Hello everyone! Welcome back for more Let's Play Spiritfarer. Joining me are JKLantern.
I'm Donkey Kong.
Okay, joining me is Donkey Kong. And StarPrincessHLC.
I'm Daisy!
Well, I'm not winning another game of Mario Party anytime soon, am I?
One of the last times we played Mario Party, because Star and I consistently play as the same characters. She does Rosalina, I do Yoshi. We discovered that like Daisy is vindictive in that game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She holds a grudge.
Yeah.
So, just to be fair to everyone, this is the start of a new recording session, and I have ground up at least aluminum and some marble and coal off-screen.
Aluminium.
Aluminium, yes. And the passengers on the boat are kind of hungry, so we will hear these guys all talk about that. But for now, the first quest from Gustav here.
We're gonna have to get the grimoire back from his daughter in Los Angeles.
Maybe.
Gustav's love of Whale Lord has betrayed us. No one's gonna get that reference. Absolutely no one is gonna get that reference. Precisely 0 people.
And then there's that one person, oh, I understood it!
And
There, one person in Surat's audience is suddenly like, wow, your friends have shitty taste in webcomics. To which my response is, you know, that's fair.
I still gotta get back to 8-bit theater.
I should reread that.
So basically, Gustav wants an art gallery, you know.
I want a new Star Fox game.
And he's going to talk at length about it, but mercifully the game fades us out of that.
Oh, he's one of those owls.
Uh-huh.
Is he gonna start telling us about his random relatives next? Oh.
So let's see what we can build. Because there are a few buildings around here that we have not gotten to take care of. We've got the sheep. We can't do an orchard without Nebula Thread, and we don't have the passenger for that yet.
But what about DK's Banana Horde?
That comes
You're just-
later.
You're just gonna have to wait.
Oh.
But Gustav's gallery here wants some marble, some cotton thread, which I have grown and taken care of. Gotten to some glass. But now we've just got to find a place to do it, and thankfully we have plenty of room.
When those cotton balls get rotten, you can't pick very much cotton.
And now let's see what we can improve here. Okay, we need zinc and ash trees that I have not seen yet in this game.
I'm sorry, we need zinc?
Zinc.
I'm flashing back to an episode of The Simpsons. There's an episode of The Simpsons where, like, the kids are at school and they watch an educational video from, like,
Fire glow.
the 50s or something, and it's the world without zinc, and, like, telephones don't, like, all these random bits of technology don't work, including the telephone, and so the guy's like, no, I can't live in a world without zinc, so he pulls out a gun and tries to shoot himself. That firing pin in your gun is zinc. No! He wakes up. Oh, I'm glad I live in a world that has zinc.
See, I very vaguely remember that. very vaguely, but we could upgrade at least one building, and we could build his gallery perfectly fine. But now, at least one of our fields will grow a little faster. Now that we've upgraded that. Gustav, on the other hand, is going to be very happy that we have gotten his request taken care of. We worked with what we had, and Stella's face tells it all.
Kick him.
Look, I fell asleep halfway through. I mean, you can't expect us to listen to you when somebody in this party has had a flu shot.
Yeah.
Available at your local homeland.
Or in my case, Walgreens.
Actually, first I went to CVS and was talking to them and seeing if they accept my insurance and whatnot. And they're like, yeah, we do, but you have to make an appointment. I'm like, okay. They're like, Homeland over there does walk-ins. I'm like, you know what? Sure, why not? I'm out and about anyway.
Adventure!
So we are up there.
Not that either CVS or Homeland are particularly far from my house, so...
Adventure.
Adventure.
So a couple of things we need to take care of. First, we've gotten new things unlocked at the, what's the name of the place? We're headed there, I just didn't actually look at it. The museum.
Okay.
We've gotten some unlocks there, so we might as well get that taken care of. But then we need to worry about onboarding a new passenger. Which you may or may not remember.
Was it the lady with the sheep?
Yes, it was the lady with the sheep. And the way we onboard this new passenger, well, the lady wants a second sheep to pair up with the first one that she has.
That's because Mareep is a great Pokemon.
Oh yeah, it becomes Ampharos.
Yep.
And unfortunately, there are no other sheep on the island that that lady inhabits.
She does not live. She does not live in Scotland or
Nope.
New Zealand or Sicily, which reminds me of a conversation I had with a friend of mine, like a decade ago.
She does not live in the sheep dimension.
I'm not sure if I should share that conversation. Suffice it to say, it was hilariously inappropriate. And a fascinating look at how, no matter where you go, people are the same wherever you go.
Oh right, this bastard.
Uh-huh. However, there are things we can pick up. Get a couple of diamonds.
We got more Figlies from Stanley Parable.
We're halfway through catching and asphyxiating half the fish in the world.
Okay,
Yes,
but
actually we are.
But are the diamonds blue, white, yellow, or pink?
Pretty sure these are just white diamonds.
Okay.
I'm gonna chew on a diamond.
Let's
That
see, I
would
don't know.
be painful.
So we don't have anything else we can pick up, but just to show off that when you actually complete a collection, it will let you know. So you do not have to go back there unless there's an exclamation point waiting on you.
Time for a nap.
Time for a nap. Because we literally cannot move the ship until morning.
Does this boat have a Wendy's? The store had Wendy's like a week ago, and I kind of want Wendy's now.
We have an oven.
That's not the same.
Are you sure?
Oh,
I am positive.
Well, maybe if we put a red head and some meat in the oven, we'll get Wendy's.
Oh my. I mean, I know we got ginger and potion permit. I'm not sure if that's a thing here.
I can't remember if ginger is an ingredient in this game.
Neither do I, because I looked up some of the recipes later.
Which right now we've got the highest level of oven upgrade we can get. Putting two things together is as complex as the crafting and the cooking in this game goes.
Get away from me, you damn cat!
It's
I know,
like
I don't
Paper
mean-
Mori.
I know I don't mean daffodil. Or Patches. Patches is currently sleeping on the windowsill.
No beep.
No beep. And
Yeah,
Mandy's
we'll
sleeping
get to
next to
feeding
me.
you eventually.
You don't need to eat, you're dead.
So let's see.
Brr. Hi ho.
Hi-ho.
Do you want to do Macbeth with me?
And we found a new place. Let's actually get something started here.
Arctic char. I think Dad was a fan of that.
Also,
Ooh.
crab.
Crab. Been a long time since I've had
It'll
crab.
take a little while for crab to cook there, so...
Did have scallops though.
Those were delicious.
They were.
And I am going this way just to open up the new lands that we haven't actually opened up yet.
Lighthouse! It
I
actually looks like.
lighthouses.
So does my mom. By the way, you may be getting a gnome in the mail.
You need something to counter all the Toby mugs.
I mean, like, when I came back from visiting Star back in May, I came back with 3 gnomes. A gnome for me, a gnome for my dad, and a gnome for my mom. And then more gnomes have been mailed since.
Well, this one, my mom gave your mom first choice on one of the gnomes that she's given away. The one she picked has a train.
And unfortunately, poor Summer here does not like the cold.
Well, snake.
Yeah.
Ectotherm.
Cold-blooded. To be fair, you're a snake. You can just swallow it whole by unhinging your jaw.
Just like I would do with that giant burger Raven posted in the server.
Yeah. So we get a little backstory into the summer's final days there.
Get away from me, you damn cat!
Those are the mines. So let's actually go here because I'm pretty sure that we have a passenger that will teach us what we need to do with the Fireflies. And yes, that is yet another resource we are going to have to grind up.
Oh right, you exist too.
Yep.
I'm not hand feeding you, you damn cat. Of course, he eats spaghetti.
Uh-huh. So what did he have that caused him to drink very fast? Only 50 cents.
He drank a wrapper?
So yeah, with Gustav here, we can open up the Firefly event. I don't remember the mechanics for this, so...
I will steal your mom's violin.
Well,
We really do need to be concerned with the red ones, because those are the craftable resource.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Very high up.
I'm getting some slight Fantasia vibes from this.
Little bit.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's because this music does kind of remind me of Bald Mountain for some reason.
I've been meaning to watch both Fantasia and Fantasia 2000. I know, for the most part, I didn't think that Fantasia 2000 quite struck the same notes as the original one. Oh, you're just being an old grognard. Yeah, partly, but like, the whole point of the original Fantasia was like, the animators were given these pieces of music and told to kind of animate what you feel from this. And so, like, it felt very genuine, if that makes sense. Like, it felt like something from the heart of these animators. Fantasia 2000, with one or two notable exceptions, feels a little less so. Like, it feels a little more manufactured.
I mean, you are not the only one to think that. Fantasia 2000 was not received nearly as well as the original.
The notable exception, and like, in talks with my mom, because neither of us remember Fantasia 2000 that well, but we do remember this part. The one part of Fantasia 2000 where we were like, they nailed what made the original so good. Rhapsody in Blue, by George Gershwin. Like, it's not designed to look like, a big budget animated thing. It's clearly someone was animating, like, they may have been given some guidelines of like, okay, this is made by George Gershwin, city, New York life, go. And they had fun with it, and they put a lot of passion into it, and like that part of Fantasia 2000 is as good or better than anything in the original Fantasia.
I always like the one with the nature spirit.
With
It's been a very long time since I've watched either Fantasia or Fantasia 2000. I just very much remember people went, you know, I don't like the new one as much as the old one.
well, like, it was enjoyable. I certainly wouldn't mind rewatching it. Get away from me, a damn lion. Just to see if, like, my opinions on any of the pieces have changed. Like, on a similar note, every year around this time of year, actually, I watch the Claymation Christmas, and like, when I was a kid, I think my favorite one was the We Three Kings being sung by camels wearing Reeboks, or Rudolph being done by the California Raisins. But now as an adult, the version of Joy to the World in that is my favorite thing, just because the music is good and just the imagery they create evokes joy.
Okay, also notice that we got Fire Glow seeds. We did not get Fire Glow. So we will have to grow those.
So we have to plant the bugs to get more bugs. Got it.
Yep.
What, you mean that's not how gardening works?
That's not how entomology works.
Also, I'm surprised there wasn't one in Fantasia 2000 that you really liked.
Are you talking about the Donald Duck one?
Yes.
It was fine.
So a bunch of crab gets us
Oh no.
heat-treated crab. A bunch of heat-treated crab.
That is technically accurate.
No, I didn't like the Donald Duck Noah one for two particular reasons.
I know when I saw it, it felt like, okay, they're trying to recapture Sorcerer's Apprentice. This is deliberate. And because of that, they kind of missed the mark.
I mean, the two reasons I didn't like it was, one, they spent the entire time making Donald and Daisy think that their significant other was dead.
Yeah,
And secondly, they drowned a dragon in the flood.
jerks.
But yes, I don't know if you recall getting the brochure in the mail a very long time ago, but when you get the brochure and come back here, you get invited on a tour.
Is it a
Which-
3-hour tour?
It could be. But we will deal with that next time, because after getting caught up with everything, I think it's time to take a break before we actually start something substantial. So, until next time, take care everyone.
Happy Donkey Kong December.
Bye-bye.